Welcome back. We're on part two of episode 71, and that means it's time for the hot tags. I have three right here for today. Two of them are movie related. One of them is, well, DUI related. Let's go over
Ooh.
that one first. Jimmy Uso was arrested for driving under the influence. Now, I would assume that this is going to be a bigger story if, obviously, it was a bigger person, like when Jack Swagger got arrested for similar circumstances, but the fact that it's Jimmy Uso, it's not like he has a push to kill or a big storyline going into WrestleMania that they need to worry about or anything like that. It's basically the same as when we lost one of the Funkadactyls for like 2 weeks or something like that. I would say that you're not going to see Jimmy Uso for a little bit, but you haven't really been seeing him anyway. So,
You got to consider also that this is his second offense.
oh, it is.
This is his
Yeah.
second time getting a DUI.
Ah, well, he's got a potential firing in the future then.
Yes. So either this is going to turn out one of two ways. One, the WWE is going to cover this whole thing up, and Jimmy Uso is going to come back in a couple of months and be part of the Great Uso tag team, or they're going to let him go, and the other Uso brother is going to come through as a singles competitor, like they tried to do with Crime Time with JTG and Shad Gaspard, which totally flopped. So it's
Yeah.
either going to turn out one of two ways.
I think Jey Uso has much higher potential than Shad Gaspard does, though.
Yes.
And
Yes.
let's be fair, JTG still has a job there to this day.
He
Somehow.
was just on
Five
Superstar.
years and counting.
The two other ones that I have are Dave Batista has apparently been cast as Drax in the new Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 2 film, Guardians of the Galaxy, which know really nothing about Guardians of the Galaxy, but I really think it's stupid. I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I can't get behind the idea of a bunch of people fighting space aliens alongside a tree and a raccoon. So,
They're
Dave Batista.
basically the outer space version of the Avengers, and I agree with you 110%. I don't. The cast that they're putting together seems like a bunch of no names, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. And I'm not saying Batista's a no name. He's mostly considered a B movie actor.
But
Like
he
he
was
does stuff for
better.
straight
He
to
was better
DVD and
suited in The Man with the Iron Fist than he is in this movie.
Well,
yeah, but
from
with
what
the
I've
Man with
been
Iron Fist, he didn't actually talk much, did he?
Exactly.
from what
But
I've been told, Drax isn't a very like he's basically just a big brute, and that's it.
Yeah.
So Batista could pull it off. I
Yes.
mean, that's not without the realm of possibility. They probably could do worse, but they probably could do better as well. There was rumors that Jason Momoa was going to do it, and I don't really know anything about him, but
Yeah.
I can't imagine it being that much better. So
My whole issue is I like when I see something at as high of a quality as the Avengers movie. I was hoping that Marvel's next big project would have actors in it. And
yeah,
again, I don't consider Batista an actor.
sometimes it's
No.
better to not take the big actor for a role like this. First off, a quote unquote high class actor will come into a movie like that with such a snooty attitude generally. So that maybe it's better to take like a no name person. Go like the Luke Skywalker route and take a no name and make them a star, make them synonymous with that role.
Yeah, but
But
the
on
thing
this note,
is,
I found this funny headline here that goes with the story, and it is former WWE star lands quote serious quote acting quote role that will showcase his quote talent and quote not just muscles.
Okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Iron Man 3 is going to be more serious than this movie.
yeah, it
Thor
has to.
2 and Captain America 2 are going to be more serious than this movie. This is
X-Men
just
Days
this
of
is just
Future
something that
Past
Dave
is going to be
Batista
more
can
serious than
do
this movie.
when he's not doing nothing.
The
But
other
that's the thing.
one, I mean, you have
Yeah,
someone else to talk about with Batista.
I just want to say one thing. He's doing exactly the same thing he did in the WWE. He gets by on as little talent as he has.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave, but I have to admit that. If you want me, you can contact me on Smark Out Moment. You dick. Go on.
Well, the other one is that The Rock wants to be cast in a new Star Wars film, and I'm actually not too opposed to this, as long as he plays some kind of like a supporting character. I certainly would not want him to be, like
Jar
one of
Jar
the main
Binks.
ones. Yeah, right.
Oh God.
If he was kind of, like some background Jedi or something like that, sure, give it to him. Just don't make
He
him the new Darth Vader or anything like that.
no, he'd basically be the new Lando Calrissian. Let's be honest.
That would be hilarious. You have the
He'd
Rock.
basically be the new black guy in Star Wars series.
He's like destroying people, hitting elbow drops, and raising his arm with a WWE Championship belt.
If you smell what the Darth is cooking.
Well, if his schedule's anything like a WWE, he'll pop up, be a main character in one scene, then not pop up for the rest of the time, and then
Sounds about
My
right.
show up
apprentice.
again in the
Where is
second
he?
part, and
You have some guy come up to like the Emperor and go, "Yeah, he doesn't work house shows."
It doesn't matter what Luke thinks.
Oh God!
What do you think, Peyton?
What?
That kind of says it all.
I really don't have any opinions about this. I mean, I don't think The Rock will be cast in it. I'm pretty sure J.J. Abrams and whoever else is in charge of making such decisions will not take The Rock seriously on a role like that. I mean, then again, he has done family movies before with Race to Witch Mountain and The Tooth Fairy. He does have that lighter side.
Yeah, I can't say it.
I just don't.
Has anybody read the scripts for Lucas's 7, 8, and 9?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't even know what part The Rock would be suitable for.
Well, hopefully they're not following those scripts anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
I think he's going to be as far from Lucas as possible.
That's what they said. They said they were going to take Lucas's original drafts for 7, 8, and 9, base the movies off of those. Not exactly, but they would
Yeah,
take
but they
the
could.
blueprints.
The fun thing about saying I'm taking a script and I'm going to base this movie on this script, they'll probably could even base it around a line. They won't even take, they might just throw everything out there and say,
well, what are they going to do? Are they going to introduce Mara Jade Skywalker? Or are they going to introduce
That's what
Han and Leia's kids?
the Luke, Mara Jade's the role that The Rock wants.
So he's got nice long red hair.
Yeah. New gimmick.
he'll be like, I feel pretty, oh so pretty.
All right, well, that kind of...
Speaking of I Feel Pretty, it's March Musical Madness. Vote for your favorite musicals in the bracket today.
Ooh.
That'll move us on to the TNA Lockdown pay-per-view review in part 3, and that should be it for episode 71, so check it out.